Right. You guys all wake up once again to the slow ticking of the grandfather clock out in the hallway. The usual smells fill your nose, and uh, any shit that you'd picked up or anything like that is of course gone. The suits are draped over the chairs in the center of the room. You're laying naked in bed.
What about the ANW pinball ring?
Oh, you won one.
Yes, I did.
That is fortunately still with you. That'd be a dick move if you had to play pinball at a quarter and then you lost it every fucking time. So no, that's still around.
Had to get it all in one day.
I will make a note of that because I did not even think about that, Ralph.
And the tarot cards?
Tarot cards are still there. They stick through thick and thin.
When we originally found them, were they in the coat or were they on the desk?
Breast pocket.
And when I'm waking up now, if I look over, see the suit on the back of the chair, are they basically in the pocket still?
No, they have moved to the wardrobe. You eventually find them in the wardrobe.
Gotcha.
Along with the ring. The ring goes in the wardrobe.
And did you say before there was a wash basin in here, like a bowl with water, or?
Yeah, tepid water. The cloth and stuff. It's how people used to wash a lot back before hot and cold running showers was really a thing.
And then the cloth, there's a cloth to the side of the bowl, basically?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll get cleaned up and just set the cloth to the opposite side of the bowl.
Okay.
And head out.
He
After I get dressed up and all that.
Experiments.
Yeah. Get dressed, head out.
Up and go out, yeah.
You guys all get your stuff back, if you want to leave it in wardrobes or wherever for more experiments, that's fine too. But
yeah, I guess I'll bring the cards out.
You can never tell when you're going to need to play a game of poker with tarot cards, get a full house, have 5 people die.
Nice.
Would I guess let me see if I even really know what these are.
You can try occult rolls for tarot cards.
Occult?
Yeah, history roll gives you different information than occult would. These are the work of the devil.
These are very evil.
Vishnu has condemned them.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wheel of Fortune and Knight of Wands. So we're going to be sitting down for breakfast. I say hi to Eugene and let's see.
Hello, Eugene. And he looks at her. She goes, Doris. I'm Doris.
Hello, Doris.
Doris.
Good morning. Do you have rice?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
What's rice?
It's foreign.
It's
foreign. We don't have any foreign food, she says. Ralph, take a card for immediately messing with Gus.
PCs.
All right.
Oh, I love that.
Find my notes here. Where did I put you?
Oh yeah, notes are a good thing.
Scrivener is funny. I was listening to a podcast this week and they were talking about Scrivener, so I thought of you, Logan.
Question, Logan. What is a restyle character? Player may dump any newly acquired CM/GM instantly.
I think that's for crazy stuff. Hey, Ralph, where's your microphone?
Right here.
It's on the table or something? Okay.
Yes.
Because it didn't sound as immediate as like the lapel
I was
mics.
talking away from it. There we go. I'll talk at it.
Yes. Have you considered getting one of your other non-gaming kids to be a boom mic operator?
Yes.
Excellent.
I was going to rename him Bobby.
Bobby! Bobby the Boom!
Hi, I'm Bobby.
I can move it there. All right.
Cool.
Okay, so that's for crazy things that
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
need to worry about.
there.
All right,
What?
let me throw
Sorry,
that
what
away.
was the question again? I was so fixated on Bobby the Boom.
Restyling characters.
Yeah, that's for when you're crazy and shit, and your insanity isn't working out or something. I think. Not
Gotcha.
looking at the card. That's what I think it is.
I doubt it, but
Yeah, dump any newly acquired insanity that's just not working out. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I doubt it. But what did I get with my occult lore with the success?
Did you?
Anything or
I don't even see your rolls, dude.
oh,
I don't see it either. You want
I'm gonna. Can you see that?
to?
Yeah.
Nope.
I only see my roll and Ralph's roll so far.
Yep.
I see. Oh, Gusta tried history. Then you made it worse with a cult.
Hold on. What's this? Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Anything you'll do, blah blah, not important. I just pretty much need to real
Yeah.
hold on.
Just refresh.
Yeah, it's showing our internet connection is poor, but we've had a ton of rain last few days. So
Wouldn't
Yeah.
it be nice to have technology that's not dependent on atmospheric stuff?
considering it has nothing to do with water, you know,
Right.
yeah. You know, it's a cable. It's a physical cable, but yet voodoo. All right, and you said we try history for different information here.
Well, as far as since you made a success, the cards are from a very popular type of tarot deck called the Rider-Waite tarot deck. It was made by a 1920s mystic named A.E. Waite, who had them painted, I think, by some lady named Rider or whatever. But they're probably the most popular tarot deck among various occultists. And also, as a side note, Mr. Waite was a member of a occult organization called the Golden Dawn.
Oh, I'm missing my cards. Oh well.
Yeah, you
Alright.
suck. I mean, yeah.
All right. Well, now that's a loss of 2 limited retrieves.
Wow. Wait, your cards just went the fuck away? That's
Yeah.
never happened. Usually, when you refresh or whatever, the cards are still with you.
Yeah, because I had a Nada, a helpful librarian, and 2 limited.
Did you
Yeah.
toss them by accident?
Nope.
In that case, well, okay, try rolling something. Let me see if I can actually see your shit or if your shit is fucked. Okay, I can see
See
your
now,
shit.
why is it? Why?
Yeah. Go ahead and draw 4 new cards. It won't replace the loss of 2 limited retrieves, but by God, it's something. That's what you get for having rain in your area. That'll teach you not to have rain in your area.
Yeah, I got. All right, I'm okay with that. I did get a limited retrieve and a 7. 7.
Yep. So you have to be strict but fair, Jason. So if he lets it rain in his area, then, you know, he has to be
Right.
punished for that.
To be very stern until you master your Yaki Indies in sorcery, young man.
That's right.
Work on your ritual magic.
Sounds like you need rice.
Don't know how you do things out there in Montana.
You guys have a good, wholesome, very similar to what you had before. In fact, exactly the same breakfast. And
Yeah, and I kind of comment on the cards during breakfast. I'll ask at one point when she's serving us, I ask her, are these complimentary with the room?
oh, what's that?
Oh, you didn't give these to us?
No, are they playing cards?
I don't know. Are they? I say, I lean in, looking at her closely.
She is good. She is damn good. She has a glitter in her eye that lets you know she is holding out on you.
I see. Okay.
She says.
Maybe your rice was so good last night that banker teller whore that you picked up left you a little something in the room.
Oh,
you forgot about her already, huh? She's still up there?
Wow.
Apparently she snuck out in the middle of the night.
This Galactic Filipino got really good really quick.
I hope I did not keep you up there, Dr. Zachary. I know how you are a light sleeper.
Give me your Galactic Filipino. I think they've switched languages and shit. Oh, and don't forget to make your English. Oh, you already did. Okay, good one. You guys don't just babble at them in English anytime you want to try to speak English for a while. Just have some fun with it.
Definitely kept me up.
I hope I didn't put a hole in your floor.
That's a long pause as everybody thinks about this.
So, all right, are we ready?
All right, muchachos, let's burn some dust.
All right, where do we want to head first?
I think we should eat the jump rope.
The worst thing is they're all just nodding like, yes, that sounds reasonable. You're like, I am crushing it.
We're learning.
We're getting educated.
If he ever fumbles like this, then I'm going to have him do the nonsensical English for the entire session because that'd be awesome. You'll have to switch to Filipino to make any points if they don't get it.
All right, just sneaking a peek here at a couple of things.
You can if you ever feel the joke's getting stale, Jay, then you can try your English roll again to get yourself back on target. Otherwise, just keep this up for as long as you feel like it.
All right.
Because eating the jump rope and shit. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm good with this. That's great.
Just to make sure, when I got up and came out in the hall, it was shortly after 9.
Yep. Misty.
The clock still looked all misty.
Mhm.
Okay. We do a quick breakfast, ask about the cards. We're outside by like 9:20.
Well, I mean, if you're slamming down the breakfast, otherwise there's normal.
There's no rice. It's quick work.
Oh, that's true. Well, I was gonna say they're normal social chit chat, like how did you sleep and all this kind of bullshit that people encumber each other with. So I'm guessing probably 9:30, 9:40, depending. And then you're outside. Outside of the place, though, there is a change. In addition to the undercover New York police car with the dented trunk, there's also parked in front of the bed and breakfast is a very normal looking Chrysler, not an undercover police car. It just looked like some random car left here.
Did the detective car get a paint job, or does it still look like it's scorned up with a...
It's totally scored up. No other changes happened to it.
That is an early era. How do you say a space smoothie maker?
Your grandfather used to fix those, didn't he? All right.
My grandfather looked very good in the smoothie maker.
Well, let's check out that smoothie maker. Let's see what's inside. Kind of peek in the windows. See if there's any smoothies in there.
It looks like just the normal shit you'd expect to find in a car. It's got like a toy bear in the back seat. It's got like one of those kid seats. No kid this time. There's no keys in it. The doors are unlocked. In the trunk, it looks like there's one of those donut tires, the little ones that you're not supposed to ever use. And that's pretty much it.
All right.
Shitty ass Jack, you know, the minimum
How
required.
far away from that undercover police car is it?
One car is between those two. It's like
one car's between
police
them?
car, 1950s car, this piece of shit. This looks like a very average car. Super average.
Froze up a
He
sec.
froze.
Come back, Logan.
If that ever gets annoying, I'm happy to try Discord, but it seems to do it there also for reasons that Logan doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't doing it last time like this. It does seem a little bit choppier today.
Did it rain in your area?
We don't allow that kind of behavior here.
It doesn't rain in Europe. I walk over to the police car. Last time we were here, we took a leaf from outside and we placed it strategically inside the police car. I check inside to see if it's still there.
It is. Let me think, man. That's a really good question. Yeah, it's still in there. You've discovered a glitch in the system. So fucking everybody take a card because now I have to make notes. You son of a bitch.
And I've been, since we left the bed and breakfast, I've been kind of humming this Frank Sinatra song in my head. So I've got kind of a rough idea of what time it is. Last time we were here, 2 or 3 days in a row, we had the timing and we could see a leaf dropping from a nearby tree. So I figured around the same time, I'm kind of looking to see if the same pattern of leaves falling around the same time is happening.
Give me a memory roll to make sure you've got it all correct in your head.
I can memorize it.
Okay.
Okay, I made that note.
Nice.
I narrow my eyes.
Another 50 or so iterations, you should be good now.
This must mean something.
So do we? Are we timing that leaf? All right, he made it by half.
He thinks the leaf is falling on time, but you know the guy who's wanting to do the experiment is unsure.
Oh. Never mind.
I do not know. It seems like it could be a little up.
All right.
But that doesn't mean anything necessarily. But the leaf is still there.
Okay. There's another.
And the candy wrappers.
Yeah, all the shit that was left in the cop car is still there for that experiment.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Ralph. Go ahead.
Oh. We want to do a little experiment here, and this is probably a good spot to do it, looking for glitches in the matrix, if you will. So even behind like the bed and breakfast, I know it kind of goes into the wilds, and I'm not going too far, just a couple feet, or maybe like in a strategic corner, maybe like a few feet off, if there's a rock, a tree, some kind of distinguishing thing. I want to, and I'll use my foot, a brick, a rock, whatever, and I want to just kind of like peel up some of the grass, just kind of just chop at it, rip a little bit of a hole.
You really wish you had like some tools to do this with to make life easier than your fingers. But you can get done with your fingers, sure. Yeah, it's your sod now, and you put the sod on top of little rocks so it looks like hair, and then you're like, well said, you know, and you're fine.
Exactly. So we're just testing boundaries of the matrix here.
Sure.
All right.
So anything that I had gotten from the hardware store before and took back to the bed and breakfast would not be in there anymore? Okay, cool.
All your dresses are gone.
Well, there was a shovel in there. That's what reminded me of that.
While we're still here kind of near the bed and breakfast, while I'm playing with my sod, I go ahead and I know there's trees around. Is it possible to break off like a small branch, just like a little twig, just 6 inches or so? I'll be right back, guys. I want to go put this actually in the wardrobe upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking take a card, Ralph.
All right.
For whatever reason.
I got too many.
I got a full retrieve, just so you guys know if you got anything special.
Now, question. I've Dance via Revolution. Would tap dance fall into that category, or
Yes.
Good.
It still freaks me out that you are apparently a tap dancing legend. So yeah.
He likes to do it while he does his autopsies.
While he's taking that up to his room, in the modern day Chrysler car, you said there was a baby seat in the back. What else? Anything else of note that was in the car itself?
One of those kind of crappy stuffed teddy bears, brown in color. It's suitable for a small child who might otherwise be strapped into one of those car seats in the back. So they don't become
the glove box of the car.
In there, you find maps for the city of Chicago that seem to be issued in the mid-90s, according to the stuff there. So you now have maps for city of Chicago as you begin to build an arsenal of useless shit.
I look over to Gus and I'm like, what's a Chicago?
This looks like a very accurate hamster. Chicago is the city.
City of hamsters, huh?
It shows the map, and then it shows like it kind of camera backs up, and it does like the outline of a hamster, and then it's like.
I'll pop the trunk.
No problem. As I mentioned, it has the donut tire minimum jack required by law, and which may or may not be functional, and one of those four-way things for cranking up the jack and maybe even putting on the tire if you're really lucky. Yeah, kill it, send it down.
Burn it with fire.
Yay, fire.
Fire's always a good thing.
Fire works so well for so many things.
And
other than that,
the
nothing.
License plate, does it seem to be like the similar like header of the one we took from the undercover car?
I believe that one was Chicago as well, yeah?
Yeah, we had succeeded one of our roles, and we knew it was like a modern era undercover police car.
Yeah,
but so it might have been unique, maybe not.
No,
maybe it still had the Illinois thing at the top.
Yeah,
quite possibly. Yeah,
that's why I'm just trying to make sure they're from the same era.
Yeah, they seem to be. So it could be that there's some vast undercover car ring conspiracy, which is stealing cars from Chicago and then dumping them here in front of the bed and breakfast for reasons that are unknown.
Dr. Zachary, I think the people that drive the juice maker are in with the people who drive the cruiser. I nod at him like this is all starting to make sense.
I see.
Cut to it shows Vin Diesel and the Fast and the Furious crew. It's all about family.
All right, I'll keep the map and close everything back up.
I don't know why, but I have this urge to see a hockey ring.
A hockey ring?
Oh.
Is that where you ride the bull?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
All right. Right about now, looks like here is on third. What did you get stuck?
How much gas is in the tank? If I look at the Gasomometer or whatever.
In both vehicles on the gasomometers.
I don't know. I know nothing about cars.
Yeah. The gasomometers of both vehicles are showing it. Well, actually, you have to start up the vehicle to see what the real reading of the gasometer is. Otherwise, it shows. Well, actually, give me a mechanical repair.
You'll have to turn it on, Doctor.
Mechanical repair.
Yeah, unless you have some sort of specialized.
Try that one. Try.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, try that one. I point at something.
He keeps pointing at the.
I'm supporting you. Try it. Try that.
You got a +5 on your read gasomometer skill. I'm writing that down.
I knew that wasn't the right word.
No, I'm writing that down as one of the possible titles here.
Gasometer.
Yeah, God. Oh, there it is. Hey!
You did it.
Hey! You're thinking it needs to be on in order to get a more accurate reading. Otherwise, they just kind of show halfway all the time.
No, that's what I meant. I was pointing at what he needed to do to turn it on. That's what I thought we were doing.
Well, no, he was trying to figure out the gasomometers.
Okay.
Oh, Logan, I know you don't have kids. Jason, no matter what you have to say in public, you will always have a favorite child. Can you guess which one is mine?
Oh, I know that any kid that goes, "Are you my favorite?" to their parents, there's usually a brief pause, and they go, "Of course." And the kids are too dumb to know they're lying, or they're too young to know they're lying. Either way, they feel better.
Yes.
Like, I figure your favorite's whichever one's gaming. So, if your siblings start gaming, then you better fight for your position, Vince.
Yeah, hard to compete with that.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I don't think any of them are interested.
Yeah, so you're riding in the good position right now, which means you will inherit slightly more money, maybe.
All of it.
Give it.
Cool.
All right, so
welcome back, Hunter. You might find these of interest. You are the cartographer. I hand you a map of Chicago.
Just to wrap up Vince's question, though, dealing with the gasometers, the biggest problem is that there's no keys that will cause the gasometers to give the correct gaso reading for the meters.
Gotcha.
That's not going to go away
yes,
anytime soon.
Definitely a map of Chicago.
Hmm.
And I throw it back in the car because I don't need it. All right.
Just keep track of which car you toss shit into, as it seems to be part of your ongoing experiments.
Wait till we swap the tires,
Go for it. Yeah, you've got jacks and shit. The one in the cop car. Yeah. Well, actually, the trunk looks dented. Yeah.
Do we want to go try
other than the dent we put in it last time?
Oh no, that's the one that when you were unable to ever open the trunk unless you resort to some new horrible thing like using Dr. Zachary as a crowbar or something.
Hello there.
All right. Do we want to go check out the bowling alley? Do we want to do it backdoor stealth mode club, or do we want to just go knock on the front door and see what it takes to join the bowling league?
Yeah.
Yes, we should definitely join the league.
Do we want to go and do the rest of our investigation beforehand and join the league tomorrow, or do we want to just go knock on the front door and see what it takes to bowl?
Well, I think we should probably go in the back like last time and see if his pattern is the same. Let's see if he is still vacuuming the way he was at the same time. I look at a watch that's not there. We haven't heard any horns honking. Last time we were here, it was like on day 2. There was the crash and the Viking dude had walked through town. So I'm assuming enough time has passed. Like, is that repeating itself? Is one of the things I'm being mindful of.
Not yet.
I haven't heard any horns or crashing out on the main street like before.
Not yet.
Because Day 1, no Jarl or whatever it was.
Because that
Day 2.
had happened early, like almost immediately after we walked out. Does that sound about right? Like it probably happened at like 9:30, 10 in the morning?
Of the second day, yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So at this point, we're confident it's not happening at the same time, like a repeat thing. So
Vince, stop going with your pencil, because I know it was you. I know it was you.
Now, in my defense, it's a pen.
Let us maybe sneak in and observe how they are moving.
Do we want to do? We should try to look and see if we can while we're kind of going through the back of the buildings, because we were heading towards the back door of the bowling alley where the janitorial guy left it open. We're trying to see if it's the same pattern. He's there vacuuming with his back to us. We're looking for non-spiky bits of metal, possibly a 2x4 boards, something to be able to club them over the head with, a small brick, things like that.
Yeah,
we could walk through the hardware store on the way. We're familiar with the hardware store. We just walk right through and grab what we need.
Do they sell a garden hose? That was one of the things we didn't ask for.
That sounds familiar. I think one of us did ask for that.
He's like, crap, not the
list again. I'm looking. Hardware corner.
Yeah, he was making a big deal out of that list last time, remember?
Yeah, we were really working him.
Let's see here. Shovel, hammer.
So we walk in the front. Hello, Albert. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Let's see. Where's the garden hose?
I grab a shovel.
I don't see garden hose.
There's some rope.
Do they have like replacement handles for axes, hammers, anything like that?
No, that has been looked for before.
They've got a crowbar. They've got simple tools. They've got 3 links of 4-inch rope. Shovels, flower bags, oil lanterns, garden weasel, Elmer's glue, 10 cans of white paint, no tape, 12 things of fuel for the lantern, 2 tarps, jagged shelving and shit, 3 garden rakes, wispy, a metal file. But so those are the things they definitely had. I don't remember if we asked for a garden hose last time or not. I think one of us did.
They have no garden hose. Take away Vince's pen.
That's actually not me.
Oh.
And were there any, let's see, did they have any boards or lumber?
No lumber.
Okay.
What was it? They had, they do have long dowels, like thick dowels that are super long.
A what?
Dowel.
Dowel. Wow.
It's a big wooden rod thing that you can pull. There you go.
Like in your closet. Like what goes across your closet. To hang your hangers on.
Gotcha. They've also got the 4-inch rope. I mean, you cut off like 1 or 2 feet of that. That's a good blackjack.
Why don't you just cut up the dowel? You're a master craftsman. Whittle us up some matching billy clubs or canes. Yeah, there you go. So we could do your Fred Astaire. You can tap dance with the cane.
Yes.
Thinking we might move through more quickly than whittling up some canes. Cut to a day later. All right, you ready to hit the bowling alley? I'm done whittling up a cane.
I was when he said canes, I'm imagining everybody in bowler hats with like half the face done as like a girl and their half done like a boy. Yeah.
Just walk after somebody.
And levers and widgets. I'm assuming we got enough stuff to jury rig us up like a blackjack or something out of the rope, flower bags and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Sure. Give me a simple jury rig roll, and you've got 3 fucking koshes.
That's the
I'm teaching Vince a new word for blackjack. Kosh.
Alrighty.
Here is your cotton candy, gentle people.
All right.
Ooh.
Let's go talk it to the vacuumer.
No
How
problem.
dare you do your job?
Everybody give me a
Sniffy toes.
stealth roll to sneak up on this poor bastard. His name tag's like Skip, I think. And you guys just sneak.
He's got a name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, his name is Skip. You guys are sneaking up. Okay, so your basic damage now, unless you have martial arts club and want to pull that on him too. Normally for the Kosh it's D6, but you get 2 bumps for complete surprise because he doesn't hear you or see you. So D8, D10. So you each get a D10 from going. How many people would like to club him like a baby seal?
I like clubbing people who got baby seals.
Sure, go ahead and everybody just give me your club
I'll
roll.
hold back and be ready just in case. That's kind of what we did last time.
Yeah, why don't you hold back in case the manager comes out?
Yeah, I go position myself like by the door, the manager door.
Club that seal.
Club. All right, here we go. Aha.
Each of you guys roll D10. Right, Skip goes down like a bag of shit.
So, Logan, just to be sure, of a couple things. So, the front door of the place, it's all repaired. It's not smashed up, glass
Not
on
at
the
all.
floor or
It's
anything.
completely repaired, yeah.
And the stuff I had jury rigged some stuff on the bowling alley before. All that's gone. There's like
Yeah.
a pen hanging from the ceiling.
Everything
he
here
appears to
looks
be-
completely back to the way it was.
Including the flower shop on Main Street that wasn't burnt down anymore.
You haven't gone by there yet. You're busy
Okay, I
clubbing
was
Skip almost to death. You're
Well, I was
thinking
picturing that we had to go down the main street to get to the
you,
bowling
you
alley.
didn't notice anything out of place just wandering around Main Street. Everything looked as it did before you started messing with it.
Okay.
Poor Scope.
Oh yeah, Skip's just laying there. Looks like he is fucking unconscious.
Why don't you check him, make sure he's stable?
I'm leaning in to the manager's door to listen. Do I hear him moving or anything? Nope, I hear nothing.
No. You don't even hear the normal sounds you'd hear at a manager's closed office doors being either masturbation or having sex with the secretary, which is the whole purpose of becoming a manager.
All right.
And
Just
no
Skip's
light
still-
coming from under the door.
Nope.
All right. Hey,
All right.
Gus.
I check Skip. Does he still have a pulse?
Give me a first aid roll. You may have killed him.
Nope.
Oh, he's fine. He's just super unconscious.
All right.
Hey, Gus. See if you can't pop open this vacuum and keep it running. This is all because I wanted to see what was inside the vacuum.
It's still running.
Well,
It's still running, but
it's got like the bag on the back kind of thing.
it's one of those canister tank things that you haul around behind you and stuff.
Mm.
All right. I'll take position at the manager's outside his office door. Let Gus work his magic on the vacuum.
All right.
Sure, Gus, go ahead and give me a mechanical repair. Now, wait, are you opening up the vacuum while it's still running?
No, that would be a bad idea. Because it doesn't have a bag or anything. It's got the canister.
It may
I
have a
also
bag
look-
inside the canister. You're not really sure. Unlike Logan, you are not intimately familiar with way too many brands of vacuum and hate them all.
No.
That's why you need a rainbow. Brighten that day.
Fuck yeah.
If we open this, any valuables that might be in there will go flying, and we might lose valuable evidence.
Why don't you see if there's another vacuum in back and turn that one on, and then you could turn this one off.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Oh.
I'll look around for
There's no other
utility.
vacuums. Of course, there's no other vacuums. They get one vacuum. That's it.
Sorry, they're all out of spare vacuums.
All right. I wind up and wait for the manager door to open as he turns off the vacuum.
I also
Yeah,
get
yeah.
my cane ready to beat up
All right.
the poor manager.
I turn off the vacuum and I look at the door.
Okay, no problem. What is Vince doing?
Also standing by the door with the cane ready.
Both of you two give me a club roll as the door opens and the manager goes, Skip, what the... So you guys are at a plus 30 to hit, and you've got 2 bumps in damage for complete surprise as you literally waylay the fuck out of this poor manager who came out to yell at his employee.
Oh, it's times like this I wish I had my camera. We are missing good footage.
Plus 30, I made it. All right.
Hooray! You'd feel really bad if you missed. Right, and the manager's down. You now have figured out how to trigger the manager to come out and exactly when it is, badass.
We're getting good at this.
Oh, yeah.
Too good.
See you tomorrow.
Just keep showing up at club.
Demoted. I'll go look. Is there a light switch for the manager's room?
There is, but it's currently in the off position. The lights are off, and there's nothing on his desk.
All right. Can I flick the switch?
I don't know. Would you like to?
Yes.
mean, you look at it. It looks flickable.
I flick it.
The light suddenly comes on.
Ah! What tree?
This looks like a really boring office. It's got like a couple of those bowling trophy things sitting over there. It's got pictures of bowling stuff. It looks like if you were to enter this room devoid of any other information, you would immediately connect it with a bowling alley somehow, or a bowling fanatic or something. But as far as stuff in here, a quick look through his desk and whatnot reveals 0 booby traps and no other stuff. Apparently, it looks like he sits in here with no computer, no paper, no pen, and just waits for somebody to turn off the fucking vacuum cleaner. So he may burst forth from his lair in order to yell at Skip. This may be all that he lives for. He shows up to work to sit in his office and lay in wait while an unsuspecting Skip.
Any idea what the manager's name is? Does he have a name tag or?
Let's see. His name is Mr. Hanks.
I take some of the paintings off the wall or the pictures. Is there like anything behind them? I doubt it.
Just wall. Well, there's a nail, small nail. Nothing shocking or interesting.
Yeah. While they're kind of checking the office, now that since the vacuum stopped, I'm going to open it up and see if there's anything inside the.
So
vacuum.
There's a little bit of like that linty dust, squishy stuff, you know. And other than that, and some dirt, there's nothing that really fascinates you. It'd be cool if it's full of like diamonds or something, but it's sadly not.
I was hoping there was rice. Behind the counter, are there any log books? We're looking anything for like sign in, registration, anything like that?
They have a surprisingly small amount of paperwork, meaning you haven't found any yet. They do have the most important thing you find though is the cans of the spray stuff that they put in the shoes. Give me a chemistry roll on that. You may know something interesting about this.
It tastes good.
If you spray enough of this in the shoes and then huff the shoes, it gets you a little high. It may also kill brain cells. You remember as a young boy, it just shows you huffing the fuck out of a shoe with one eye really big and the other small, and your grandfather came up and said, "Don't huff the shoes." So you know that.
Go fix the smoothie maker.
Now, Logan, for the next important part, do they have a pro shop here? Do they have bowling balls, bowling bags?
Surprisingly, no. They have like the balls that are set out in those racks and shit for everyone, but no pro shop.
Maybe if we infiltrate the homes of some of these people, we can get the bowling shirts, the uniforms they would wear before they go off to the bowling wars.
It's a good idea. Or we could just make our own, like I was suggesting.
But
we find
you
no sign
love to craft everything from scratch, don't you? First you want to make a bunch of canes, and now you want to make outfits.
That's because I am the leader, and I tell you what I want, and then you make it happen and bring it to me. I'm your commanding officer. I pause.
No, I told you the captain would have chosen me. I have more experience with the rice.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
I peek my head out from the manager's room. You're both wrong. I am the leader. With my superior intellect, I shall guide us to victory.
I roll my eyes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
Everybody take a card as you have discussed the newest leadership options. By the way, was anybody able to hear the tense music that was being
Yes.
played?
Oh, yes, I was.
Because I don't for some reason.
In a little stare down scene, we're all like looking at each other.
I'm imagining everybody trying to do a Mexican standoff, but with different fucking bowling supplies.
We all get our canes ready.
I'm holding a bowling pin.
All right. Let's get into.
Do we want to check anything else here?
With your chemistry roll,
Hold on.
the spray for the shoes is also flammable.
Noted.
Not inflammable, because I won't have any fucking truck with a word that confuses you intentionally. That's dumb. Just either it's flammable or it's not flammable. We don't need the inflammable and enflammable and whatever other crazy shit they can dig up.
Unflammable.
Yes, unflammable is acceptable, because then you know you're not going to blow yourself up.
Dad, can you try speaking?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I'm just getting a huge lag on people saying stuff. I'm gonna try reloading Jitsi.
Was there? I know you said the manager's office. Was there any paper or pencils, or just nothing?
Nothing. Try saying stuff.
Saying stuff.
Cool.
There you go.
Are you getting a lag from me talking?
Yeah, I was getting lag from everybody talking.
No. Are you currently getting lag from me?
No.
Okay.
Is there brown paper wrap and twine behind the counter?
Do they sell anything here? They sell beer and food, so no.